Hey everybody, Madden Tycoon here, and we're going to show you the base gold strategy, and this has been working really well to get us some coins here early in Madden. So first of all, let's go ahead and check our sales here, and it looks like we sold most of what we were trying to sell here. So there's a Logan, Durant. These are basically just random gold cards here. And as you can see, they're all selling for 1900 really easily. What we'll do is we'll go to the market here, and I'll show you how we're getting these cards for cheap and just kind of how to sell them again. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to buy now price. We're going to go to type, we'll leave the type blank actually. We're going to go to quality gold. So as you can see here, all the players are selling for 2,000 or more. Like they start expiring around 2,200, but everything under 2,000 looks like it's sold already. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to free agents. Now, as your filter gets better, you'll notice you can find cheaper and cheaper players. Here's one of the Moors that sold for 1,900 just now. You can buy it for 1,000. So basically all we do is we move it up to the front of the line where people can see it. So we just go 1 hour, 1,900, boom, put it up there. Now, obviously after the first one, this filter is going to get pretty loose. Well, there's another one though. Let's just keep going. As you see, these things are just getting posted, so these are almost snipes here. These are things that are being posted at 1 hour that we're seeing with this filter. But again, you can take advantage of this filter and still make some coins. Let's see if there's another snipe just popping up here. See, now we're down to like 1,400. You still make a little profit at 1,400, but we want to dig deeper. So go to the chemistries, sort by base rush offense, try base pass offense. And as you dig deeper and deeper, you're noticing that you're seeing cards that you're not seeing with the worst filters. So now we're down to like 1,100. We can actually probably make money on this. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's go through the rest of these filters. So base offense, base rush defense. There's another guy for 1,000. Let's see here. I think there's a couple more chemistries to look through. Rush, then pass. And then finally balance, let's see, base balance defense. So not much in this category. There's some other teams that tend to be cheap too. A lot of people look at free agents, which drives up the price. We can go with the Redskins though, and usually find some cheap stuff there as well. So there's 1,000. Let's go through all their 6 chemistries here as well. So base rush, they don't even have any. Base pass. These pass are pretty expensive. Base balance. So there's another one for 1,000. So again, it doesn't seem like you're making much profit. I mean, you're making 900 here and there, but if you times 900 by 20, all of a sudden you got 18K. Of course, that's pre-tax, but you still have 15 or 16K, and all it takes is an hour of just sifting through the market and finding guys. It doesn't take an hour to find 20 cards, it just takes an hour for them to sell. In fact, let's see how fast we can get to 20 cards here. I think we started at 3, but we can still get a fair idea here. So let's see, this is base balance. Let's go to base rush. Let's go to base pass. And then let's try finally base balanced. So again, not much there right now. Let's try out the Cowboys now. And we can find some there as well. There's certain teams that just tend to have cheap golds lying around. There's other teams where the golds are more expensive, and you can certainly snipe those. Like Seahawks golds go for 8,000, I think, right now. And of course, all these prices are subject to change. We're on like day 2 of Madden here. But for right now, this seems to be the best thing to do. Let's go through the Cowboys chemistries real quick here. Base rush. Got base pass. We've got base balanced. We've got base rush, defense. Here's a bunch of them now. The defensive players also right now are tending to be cheaper than offensive, so it may be good just to sift through the defensive filters. Might be a little faster. Let's do a few more here. Durant's there. So I think we got a couple more chemistries to look through. There's other teams where you'll be able to find these cards as well. And again, you can basically just keep going back. I bet if we were to go back to free agents and we'll try it, we should be able to find guys again. Because people are posting cards all the time. People are opening packs all the time. So let's just try one more run through free agents here. Another thing you do to check your filters good, go to time remaining and sort backwards. If you're not seeing 23 hours, it means your filter is not good enough. So you can enhance that filter by adding a cap value. So most of the cheap cards are going to be 11 and 20 or 21 and 30. So you can split them like this. And we'll see if we can find even cheaper cards here. And again, 1100 is good enough to make a profit. Let's grab a couple at that price. Let's try the other chemistries with these extra filters here. A couple 1100s. Let's just go get them. Of course, the cheaper you buy the gold cards, the more profit you'll make per card. So it might help to just search for lower and lower golds. Like I've seen them as low as like 500 before. You can also introduce bidding on cards to the mix too. Some times of day it's easier to bid on these cards than it is to buy them. So you want to kind of just mix it up a little bit. But right now there's just so many cards on the market because the game just came out, so there's lots to look through. Let's go through one more time. We got base rush, base pass. All right, let's check the other two teams again. We got Redskins. You can get rid of the cap value filter for the normal teams. You shouldn't need it. Base pass, base rush, and base balanced. So there's a couple more that just popped up. All right, so we should just be a few short of our auction block, and you don't want to just keep going until you fill up your auction block. So let's check, let's see, we got base balanced. Let's check through the Cowboys one more time. Let's go ahead and check the Buccaneers too. Sometimes they have cheap players. Right now doesn't look like one of those times. Here's one for 11. So go ahead and put him back up for 19. All right. Let's go ahead and make our search a little less specific right now. Let's go all defense. And then let's check a few other teams. We've got, let's see, I think the Rams and Ravens are usually pretty cheap as well. And then we'll take one last look through free agents here. We probably get a couple at 1,200 just to kind of fill up our auction block here. So that's it. So we filled up our auction block. When we come back, we should have what we put in plus an additional 15K or so. That's the base gold strategy. It's working really well for us so far. And thank you for watching.